you're fine, Dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to Mockingbird Improv's Improv versus Stand Up. Now give it up for your host tonight, Paola!
Thank you all for being here at tonight's Improv versus Stand-Up show. I am the aforementioned Paola, and I'm very excited for you all to be here. We got a very packed, beautiful, and in the shadows audience today. So I want to see who we have here tonight. So listen up and clap your hands if this is your first time at Improv versus Stand-Up. Let me hear it. Lots of newbies, love that. All right, now make it real nice and loud if you're a returning fan of the show. Excellent. Pay attention, new people. Keep up the good work, because you could be going, wow, like those people one day. All right? And also, you might notice a photographer here. Make some noise for Oswaldo, everybody. Liberty Station, he's taking some promotional photographs for us, and I am happy that he's here not only for promotional purposes, but I'm glad that I was told he was going to be here, because sometimes, I don't know if you know this, but sometimes people just get a camera and show up to places, all right? I was volunteering for an American Red Cross, American Heart Association event a few years ago, and I was still in college, and I was like being goofy, trying to make friends with other volunteers there, and I started to talk to one of the photographers, and one of my friends was also there, and the photographer, he was getting nice and chummy with us, but he got a little too chummy. Like, he asked me, I was probably like 19 at the time, he's like, hey, so we were at Del Mar Fairgrounds. He said, hey, so like, are you one of the fluffers for the horses here? And I was like, oh, ha 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 ha. Because I didn't know what that meant. My friend Nick didn't know what that meant either. And then my friend Nick looked it up. He's like, oh, I don't know why that guy said that, because a fluffer is a guy on a porn set who jerks people off so that they stay hard. And I'm like, why would that photographer say that to me, a volunteer at the American Heart Association? And my friend Jasmine, who had asked us to volunteer because she was working with the American Heart Association, she reported that photographer to the event organizer, like, hey, one of the photographers that you hired was really inappropriate with my friend. And then we were at different levels of the fairgrounds, and we saw that guy leave. And it turns out he was not hired for that event. They didn't know who he was, but I did learn a vocabulary word, so I guess there are worse things that could happen. That is something that has happened in the past for me. Recently, a few months ago, I realized I'm actually a huge hater. Everybody, it was kind of a rude awakening, but a few months ago, I had gone to a concert and I was having a good time until I had smelled somebody smoking weed. We were in an indoor venue, and it really bummed me out. It like messed me up. I'm like, who's smoking weed in here? And it made me into like a freaking narc of like, hey, we're indoors. Someone should not be smoking in here. And I was telling this to my friends, and my friends did not have sympathy with me. Even though I was trying to explain the situation, I'm like, well, we were at a concert, and it wasn't even like a concert that you would be smoking weed at. It wasn't like it was hip hop or rock or EDM or classic rock or pop music or country. It's not one of the weed smoking genres. I had gone to an American folk concert. It was very soft, very luscious, and there was ganja in the air. I didn't appreciate it. And I was telling this to my friends, and they're like, people like smoking weed, so it sounds like you're just being judgmental. I'm like, no, then this is a problem. It's not a problem. People are going to keep doing it. And especially because at a concert, it's not like I'm going to be like, hey, security, there's someone in these hundreds of people who is smoking weed. He might be like, hell yeah, where are they? I don't think it's gonna really improve myself to try to solve that problem. And I realized, oh yeah, I am being a hater because we're in California, people are gonna be smoking weed at concerts. The real criminals are people who vape. That's who the real criminals are. And I am here to hate on vape people. I don't care. And because like here, I can tell that you guys probably do smoke weed, right? Clap your hands if you smoke that weed. Right on. And I'm sure there are more. And some people like, I don't gotta clap. She doesn't have to know. She just let me know she's unarmed. I'm not gonna clap. But people who vape, I have friends who vape, and so I am happy to judge them too. Because the thing about vapes is that they're a lot sneakier. People do it indoors, people do it in their bedrooms, people do it in the kitchen. I had a friend who accidentally started vaping at her job interview. Like, people do it everywhere. And that is the real smell culprit, everybody. Because vapes, they have good smells, and it's actually not that good because it's just someone's breath. Like, there's no reason for me to be like, I've had this situation where I'm smelling like, ooh, is that cinnamon rolls? No, it's just that dude with a computer hard drive in his hand a few steps ahead of me. Like, it's very disappointing. There's no reason that I should be smelling fresh strawberry fields at the 24-hour fitness at 11 in the morning. I think that is where I will focus my haters' efforts. So I appreciate you all listening to my rant today. So that's a little bit about me. That's a little bit of what I've got going on and the traumas I've experienced. Let me tell you a little bit about the show that you're going to see here tonight. So we've got a couple of stand-up comics here. They're here to perform some material for you. We also have a team of improvisers ready to do some improvised material, and this is entirely an improvised show. How is that? It's because the stand-up comics, they're going to be performing some jokes that we've not heard before, so we as the improvisers don't know how they're going to inspire us for our material. As well, the stand-up comics have not worked with this group of improvisers with this specific material, so they don't know how their scenes are going to be transformed. All right, and you audience members don't know a damn thing that's going on. You don't even know what drug I'm going to bust next, okay? So you're all here for a nice fun surprise. We're all gonna have a great time here. So the first people that I'm gonna need to bring out are those improvisers, but they don't come out for just anything because they're kind of divas. If you listen real closely, you can hear them doing diva shit backstage.
I'm going out there for less than 100% boy.
Okay. And they are not gonna come out unless their favorite thing is out here waiting for them, and that is a big, loud applause. And I know you beautiful babes can do it. I heard you earlier. So on the count of 3, you're gonna make as much noise as you can make. That includes foot stomping, hand clapping, woo-woos, hoo-hoos, even yeets, whatever you want. Make those hollering sounds. On the count of 3, you're gonna do all that, and I'm gonna shout, get out here. The improvisers are gonna get out here. All right, so get yourselves ready, everybody. Get those feet. Get those feet ready to stomp. Get those hands. Return the favor, give it up for the audience. Yes. Excellent. So here is our team of improvisers. I know them pretty well, and I want you to get to know them pretty well too. So I'm going to need a little bit of help from you audience members. Has anyone here experienced something similar of like meeting someone who was super like, who is that person? And then you never saw them again. You can just shout it out if you've had kind of like a weird interaction with someone who you never really talked to after that weird interaction. anybody, you can just shout out when you got it. I'm stalling until someone tells me about a weird interaction. Really, no one's got nothing. Everyone loves everyone that they need at the front.
Border Patrol agent.
What was that? A plumber? All right. Thank you, man. What's your name?
Lucas.
Lucas, get up for Lucas. Thank you, Lucas, for saving my booty out here. Now, Lucas, you said this is a weird plumber. How weird was this plumber?
Well, he came to our house just once and did some work, and he looked really weird.
So, a plumber.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, was that the only thing that he just looked weird?
Mostly, and then he didn't do a very good job, so we didn't employ his services anymore.
Gotcha. All right. So, Lucas, in your mind's eye, how should a plumber look?
I didn't like a plumber, I guess.
Right on, right on. I feel you. Okay, so is his hat red? Is his hat green? Is he wearing a hat at all in your mind's eye of your perfect plumber?
Yeah, he had some hat. I don't remember, like maybe Oakland Raiders or something.
Okay. Reminder, this is your, I'm asking you about your ideal plumber. Your ideal plumber is a Raiders fan?
Oh, okay, sure, yeah.
Nice. All right. All right, now compare your beautiful vision of plumber to the actual plumber. So how did that weird plumber, how did he look?
Oh, yeah, he had like no hat and like very thin.
Red flag. Thin hair.
Yeah, his teeth were really messed up.
Dang. And you would have forgiven it had he done a good job.
Right, but he smiled big and the teeth were all messed up.
Right on. And just quick question, how much work have you done on your teeth, Mr. Hooper? Hell yeah. Grace's gang in here. All right, and so you just never hired him again, so out of your life.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you. Give it up for Lucas. For that very vivid and judgmental description. All right, so we heard Lucas's trials and tribulations with some hired professionals. Now what our friends are going to do, they're going to step forward one at a time. They're going to tell you their name, and they're going to tell you a story from their own personal lives and something that actually happened that either relates to Lucas's plight or anything else you hear here on stage. So whoever's got the inspo, please step forward.
Hi everybody, my name is Josh. I was recently helping a friend prepare to move across country to Minneapolis, and during the process of him preparing to move, his wife left him. I'm fine. And so he was telling my girlfriend like the specifics, and I was there. And we're good friends, but people don't really come to me with a lot of the emotional stuff for some reason. He was talking about it, they were talking it out, and I felt bad because he had something in his teeth, and I just kept looking at his teeth when he was like, yeah, I didn't see all the red flags before. And I was just like, do I tell him? Do I let him have this moment? Ultimately, I let him have the moment.
Hi, my name is Belle, and a few months ago, all the water in my house stopped working. So I called maintenance. They came over, they were there for hours, and they're like, this is going to take a lot longer than we thought. And they were coming in with like these buckets and like these baskets, and then they would like go and empty them, and then come back with them, and they were doing this for hours. And I asked, like, at the end, I was like, so what was it? And they're like, you flushed so many tampons. And I honestly was like, I didn't know. Oops. But really, I thought I would just move out before it became a problem.
Hi everyone, my name is Michael. I was blessed with bad eyesight, but I was also blessed with like not nice teeth, but like no cavities. I don't really get cavities. I've had cavities since I was a kid. And the only thing I think is wrong with my mouth is I have one crooked tooth in the bottom, you see? And I was almost gonna get braces to fix that one tooth. But then I heard in an interview that Courtney Cox said that she thinks it's cute when guys have one crooked tooth. So then I didn't get braces.
Hi, my name
is Jazz, and a few years ago, well, we just had a great Super Bowl halftime performed by Usher, and we've had some great Super Bowl halftime performers. We've had Prince was probably the best. Michael Jackson kicked it off before all that Disney stuff happened. But Bruce Springsteen did the Super Bowl, and I had this premonition that they were going to recreate the moment that Courtney Cox in the music video got up on stage with Bruce Springsteen. But that never happened, and I've always been disappointed ever since.
Hi, my name is Ben. I grew up for many years in New York City as a little boy in a place called Washington Heights. And one day I was over at my friend's place, and his dad was a New York City cop. And he was like the most stereotypical New York City. He was James Gandolfini with like a mustache. That was it. He would have that like thing down. And one day he called us into the living room. He said, "We're watching Rocky." I'm like, "We?" And so I sat down and he frequently paused and explained the merits of Rocky. Why you should really respect Rocky. Ever since that day, I've hated everyone Italian American. So.
So I lived in Manhattan for a few years. I'm Adam. Thank you for the reminder. I'm Adam, and I lived in Manhattan for a few years. And one day, I was parked alongside a curb on one of the major avenues, which had 4 lanes of traffic, all going in one direction. As I'm pulling out, a cab turns onto that avenue and crosses all 4 lanes at once and sideswipes me. And there was enough damage that we had to call the cops. And we were waiting for the cops for literally 55 minutes. And at about minute 53, another cab pulls up behind him and stops. Cops get there 2 minutes later. The new cab driver was like, "I was here, I saw it all." And I was like, "What the?" And the cops like, "Don't worry, we got this. We know how they operate." And he goes up to the other guy and goes, "You were here? Get the fuck out of here." And the guy's like, "What?" And he goes, "Do you want me to pull your license?" And he jumped in his cab and he left. And the cop comes back to me and goes, "It is going to be your fault, but I know it's his fault."
Hey, my name's Jen, and I did not know until just now that you shouldn't flush tampons.
Thank you for your honesty, Jen. Thank you for your PSA, Belle. So here are our on-stage improvisers, but we do have one more very important team member up in the tech booth. Announce yourself. Who do we got in the tech booth tonight?
Hi everybody, my name is Ken, and when I was a preteen, my parents spent 4 years and tens of thousands of dollars to give me braces and to do all that dental work, and I quickly got into skateboarding and parkour, and as an adult, I had to buy myself a new set of teeth, and I take better care of them now.
Thank you, Ken. To their respective sides of the stage. Audience, are you ready for the first stand-up comic of the night? This person, he co-produces the Stood Up Live show at Madhouse Comedy. His grandfather also invented the triathlon, so he's got a lot of legacy going on. Put your hands together for Jacob Johnstone!
True fact about my grandfather, he did invent the triathlon, and I have yet to do one. All right, a little too lazy. He invented that so I could play video games every night, you know? Happy to be here. I just came off work, needed that money, you know, very tough day at work, left my soul out there, but you guys have my heart, all right? You guys will have that tonight. No, you didn't used to have to be that way. I used to date this girl, same age as me, made way more money than me. Now it's a cool gig. That's fun. That's pretty fun. But if you're in that situation as a guy, no matter where you go out for dinner, the waiter will always do the bill, like right in front of you, you know? And I'm kind of just sitting there like, hot potato, take this shit, you know? I can't pay for that. I like doing that joke, because then I could look around and see if there's any ladies paying the bill tonight, you know? I've asked that question a few times. I had a lady raise her hand, and I asked what she did for a living. She said she was in the military. Then I asked her what her boyfriend did, and her boyfriend was like, "Oh, I'm just chilling." I guess my mentor now, actually. For an autograph. He's dope, dude. I like him. I'm dating her. I was on a date recently. Told her that I was a comedian. She's like, oh, you're going to turn this date into a joke? You know, you're going to put this in your material? And I've heard this before. I'm like, and I tell them the same thing, like, well, just no, I'm not. Something like obviously really funny would have to happen. Something out of the ordinary. And I think it would be like, you know what the funniest thing you could do right now? Pay for the whole bill. How about that? That would be so funny if you just paid for the drinks, the food. I'm going to get dessert too, you know. Just pay for it all. That'd be hilarious. If there's any ladies that are going to go on a date with a comic, you should ask more important questions like, can you afford this bill? Do you need a ride home? Because I drove you here, you know? Something like that. I'm on dating apps too. I'm on dating apps. Dating apps suck. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I matched with someone recently. It was going well. And then they messaged me and said, hey, before we continue, I think I should let you know I'm actually trans. Which is cool. They didn't have to tell me that at all. Especially because I feel like we're all a little bit different on dating apps, including myself. So I messaged them back and said, thank you so much for your honesty. I think I should also let you know I'm not actually 6'3". I just put that on every dating app, you know? What I'm trying to say is I think we're all hiding 6 inches sometimes. You know what I'm saying? All right, clap for that. Clap for that. Everybody clap for that. That took me a while to think of, all right? I want the validation for that. I'm not ready for kids. I think that's kind of obvious by the way I'm dressed. But I'm really not ready for kids. My cousin just had a baby. I was holding his baby. He said, please be careful of the soft spots. The thing is, I have soft spots too. Like, seriously, don't bring up my ex. I don't want to hear about that, all right? It was a tough breakup. And the problem is, every time his baby cries, it reminds me a whole lot about my ex, all right? And so I just hit his baby, all right? So, all right, that was a little cute but bad. A little bad at the end. I'm a little congested. I took Sudafed, though, so I'm up. This is me being real with you guys real quick. Just me being real. Man. Like I was saying, I don't have a lot of money, man. I don't got a lot of money. I'm kind of waiting to be approved for health insurance right now. Yeah, you could say I'm taking life bareback at the moment. I know some of you would be worried not having health insurance. I'm not too worried though, because like I'm already baptized. You know, I already got that backup. There's no big deal. It's the worst health insurance you can get. I'll be honest, it's the worst. Being baptized. The thing is, I did grow up really religious with my younger brother, and we're both not religious anymore, which I think is a good thing. But I feel like it's benefited him, not being religious, more than it's benefited me. Because he's just like really smart, things are going well, he's my family's favorite. He's also gay though, so I would consider myself God's favorite. And I don't really want to be God's favorite. I'll be honest, I don't. It's not helping me very much. I'm simple. I think I'm simple. I get excited about regular shit. Like, for instance, many of you probably already knew this, but I just found out that In-N-Out has a secret menu. Did you guys know that?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that. I had no idea. And then I found out Starbucks has a secret menu as well. There's another spot in town. It's literally just down the street. Favorite place is a secret menu. It's this place called Diamond's Massage Parlor. I like that place a lot, all right? That's a cool place. Because as you go there enough, you're like a regular, something $50, they'll make good pad thai. They really do. It's tasty. And I've had sex with a few of them, I'll be honest, I have. I told one of my friends about it. He said, you should go back there and you should ask for something called the girlfriend experience. At that point, they'll like pretend to like you, you know? So I went back there next week and I asked for the girlfriend experience, and they fucked my friend. So, what exactly do you feel bad about? What exactly? What are the odds for that? Because the thing is, I still pay for it. I pay for everything. I tip. I like you guys. You guys are cool. I like you guys a lot. Very chill crowd. I don't know. I'm just saying that. I like you guys. I read a lot. Anyone else here read? Yeah, I like what's the word? I like trying to like have like words of the week. You know what I'm saying? I have a phrase right now. I was reading it in this article. It's called mutually assured destruction. You guys ever heard that phrase before? A good example of that is like Russia has nukes. The United States has nukes. We're not going to send them at each other, else we'll all die, right? That's like a good example of mutually assured destruction. But I try to use my words in my regular life. And I was trying to figure out, like, what's the best example that doesn't involve war? And I think a good example would be something like, if I had a picture of my friend's penis on my phone, and then he also had a picture of my penis on his phone. So we are mutually assured that if he sends my dick pic to anyone, I'm sending his straight to his mom, okay? And I like that example, because that's what I explained to my girlfriend when she found hundreds of pictures of penises on my phone. I'm building trust, all right? Among nations, guys, you see? I think in my free time, my favorite thing to do is watch mindless television. You guys like mindless television? Yeah. One of my favorite things is the new season of Love on the Spectrum right now. You guys been watching that? That's a dope show. I love that show so much. A lot of people feel like that's the first show to feature people with like a disability, you know? But the thing is, we've had Jersey Shore for years. That's been out there, you know? And like, Jersey Shore, I would say, is much crazier. Like, and I'm by that I mean those people have much worse lives, I think. I don't know. I'm not saying, you know, this is getting off track a little bit. Still trying to, I don't know. You guys are really cool. I like you guys. I don't really have too much, but I like soaking this in real fast. All right, guys, that's my set. Have a great rest of your day.
You saw the first set of stand-up. Put your hands together for the first set of improv.
Hi. Yes, that's me. For the drunken noodle experience.
You need to be face down, sir.
Okay.
My name's Chad. I'll be helping you today.
Chad?
Yeah.
Thank you, Chad.
Are there any sensitive spots I should know about?
Yes, my penis.
Chad?
Yes.
It's not that type of place, okay?
Oh no, I want the drunken noodle experience.
Chad, we do have a secret menu.
Oh.
Would you like to order off of it?
Yes.
Okay, we have animal style.
Oh.
That's where I put you in a cage and I beat the shit out of you.
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, I have to be honest with you. All your paperwork was in order. We did a background check, and we were ready to have you adopt a child, but I can tell from the way you're dressed that you're not ready.
Knew I should have worn my best tap-out shirt. That's on me, I'm sorry.
First of all, Mr. Johnson, on your application, you said you were a mechanical engineer. But based on that Raiders cap and those overalls, I know you're a plumber.
There's nothing wrong with being a plumber. It's an honest profession, and we deserve a child.
There is nothing wrong with being a plumber. But when you say you're a mechanical engineer, and you come in dressed like that...
The platonic ideal of a plumber, I get it. I work with the machines that plumbing uses.
Okay, that made my head hurt. And, you chose not to wear anything.
This is how I came into this world. This is how my baby will see me.
Produce the child.
Wow, Angelina, it's so nice to meet your new boyfriend, James.
Wow.
James, stop being shy. No, baby. I know you've been so busy now that you're a medical clerk, and that you have to do so many things. And where did you find him? He's so cute.
He was a patient.
right. All right, Ronald, you ready for a treat?
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to sit. I know we're at the park, but I need you to sit. Good boyfriend, good boyfriend. He loves fig Newtons.
Excuse me, you have diabetes. It's been a problem. You're on metformin. You can't.
Okay.
Excuse me, Angelina, I'm so sorry that your boyfriend's talking to you like that after all that you've done to support him by buying him that shirt, driving him here, parking the car yourself. Like, I'm sorry, Angelina, your boyfriend, that is so disrespectful. My baby would never talk. He would never talk.
Diplomats from all the United Nations countries, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Serbia, yes. Thank you. What's so funny? I'm just naming countries. To conclude this year's peace seminar, everyone take out your government-issued smartphones, open your pants, and just take a picture. And we should be set. We should be all set, right? No bombing, no wars. We all have pictures of each other's cock and balls now. So, you know.
This ain't how we do things in the Republic of Georgia, that's for sure.
You're just naming a country. What's funny?
Excuse me. Hello, I'm from Greenland, and Italy airdropped me their penis. There's no way this is his. There's no way. It's his penis.
Italy, where are you dropping penises for? Come out of the shadows, Italy.
Yeah.
Hey, come on now. Is that somebody's penis?
You can't be just airdropping that unsolicited. These are to prevent nuclear.
Hey, if everybody has a picture of my penis, and then the world would be a better place.
I appreciate you giving me your penis. I just don't appreciate you lying. I have seen this penis before, and it is not unusual. Where's that penis from originally?
Okay, so I dabbled in Photoshop a little bit. What's wrong with that?
Greenland, you remember every penis you ever saw?
I remember this one.
Alright, so I heard that you've never done this before.
No.
That's okay. I'll do something to get you in the mood. We'll do a little role playing. How about this? I'll be your
Okay. All right.
My tummy hurts. I don't want to have sex, Eric.
That's okay. I just need you to do my taxes.
Keep your eyes on the road.
Anyway, yes. I gave you my W-2 and my 1098. And I expect you to have the TurboTax on my desk by 9. Yeah, I don't know. I got it in my head. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not used to acting.
that's okay. Let's do like another scenario.
Okay.
Okay, how about this one? We're in the bedroom.
Okay.
Ooh. And we're
Yeah.
we're about to go to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Ready?
Okay.
Start.
I got an EV this year. I expect a lot of back on my rebates.
Derek, I just took a huge shit in the bathroom. I have to wake up early tomorrow.
Okay, well, Jason, I am afraid that is all the time we have for our session today. I think you are making good progress. In the 2 years I've been your therapist, I have seen some major changes. So congratulations on that. There's one other thing before we part ways. I am doing an open mic tonight, and it's going to be mostly about you. I hope that's okay.
When you say mostly about me, like, are you going to say I had a patient, he's doing great? That could be funny.
Oh, well, That's not the funny part. No, it's mostly going to be your classic stuff. The stuff from the first year. You know, all the hits. Oh, remember how you were afraid of bananas?
You're going to mention, you're going to say, I am a patient, he's just afraid.
All right, thanks everybody for being here. Make sure that you close out your bar tabs before you leave. But give it up for our headliner tonight. He has been touring all over the city, and he's actually a therapist by day. Don't tell him your secrets. Give it up for Leonard.
Oh, go! That's my ex-boyfriend.
So, I got this patient. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, his name is Joseph Connor, who lives at.
The fuck, man!
Woo, woo.
That was a good one.
Just finished a biathlon.
Nice.
I feel like I could do like another half a biathlon.
So like a 3/4-a-thon?
Yeah, I don't feel like I could do another whole biathlon.
No.
But it feels like somehow a third thing.
Thanks for making me dinner, Mom. I appreciate that. As an adult, I can still come over and you can supply some motherly love.
You're welcome. And you know you could sit at the table too, right?
Okay, I just like helping you. Well, Mom, this week I'm actually doing pretty good because I've been talking to a guy online and he seems really nice. And I actually need your advice because he seems almost too good to be true. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the rundown. You tell me if you think he's legit.
Okay.
So-
Tell your mother.
Okay, so he is about, thank you. He is about like 5'11". He's worked in Hollywood for a really long time. He's older. His name's Christopher, and I'm pretty sure it's Christopher Walken. We've been messaging, and he's always saying like, yeah, I have a bunch of stuff from Pulp Fiction, from Seven Psychopaths, all these other movies he's done. And I wondered, like, Mom, is Christopher Walken in love with me?
This guy with. This is a screenshot on his profile. You can see the iPhone time in the corner and it says stock photo across it.
Maybe he's just not photogenic, Mom. I don't know. Christopher Walken's been through a lot in his career. Well, that's why I'm talking to you. That's why I'm talking to you. I want to know if is it legit? Because he also said that my eyes. Well, he wrote it, but I'm pretty sure he said it like this. Your eyes sparkle like a shooting star in the sky. And we're gonna meet up for frozen yogurt tomorrow morning, and I just want to manage my expectations, Mom.
Oh, Veronica, you're getting. I forgot you changed your ringtone. You're getting a call.
Oh, okay. You can stay right here. Just I don't want him to see you. Hello.
Hi! It's me! Christopher Walken!
Hey, Christopher. I don't know if this is too soon, but actually, I want you to say hi to my mom.
See where she gets her looks from.
You can turn the volume down too. That's okay. I don't. See, Veronica, I know you're being catfish, but I really think that's the best you could do. So just keep going with it.
You see him too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
This hasn't happened before.
Okay.
But he's like walking around everywhere. He's taking photos of everybody. You see him? It's like right there.
I think we're paying him. It's okay.
He's got Look, Michael's trying to act like him. Stand right in front of him.
Johnson, Madison, get in here. Madison. You're probably both wondering why I called you in.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. You've been both a bit of a disappointment here at Hallmark. You're producing cards that frankly are a little alarming, and we have certain standards that we abide by. We can't just have people walk down the pharmacy and glance over and see a "sorry I slept with your sister" card.
Happened to me 3 times.
Really?
Last year.
Oh, wow. That's awful. Wait, it happened to you, or you did this? You know, I don't know. It's not just that, it's also that you single out really obscure holidays and give meanings to it that don't have any actual, like, relevance.
People celebrate Happy Podcasters Day, trust me.
You just make up your own holidays. I mean,
We're Hallmark.
Audience members, are you enjoying the show so far? I'm very happy to hear that if you're having such a good time that you might even tell someone else about it. Please do. We really appreciate reviews and feedback here at Mockingbird Improv. We made it especially easy for you. If you go out into our lounge, we've got some postcards with QR codes. I'll link you to a website where you can leave a review, but don't let that limit you. You can go on Google, Yelp, make a long Facebook post, Instagram threads. I don't know what people do on there, but you can go on there, do that. But also, if leaving an online review is not your style, you can also do a review acoustic style. That's like talking to somebody. just talk to someone with your human voice and tell them, hey, Mockingbird is pretty cool, and we would think that's cool if you did that. And if you're watching this thinking, oh my gosh, those people on stage are having so much fun, I want to do that too, you can do this. We'll teach you. We have classes here and workshops. If you've never done improv before, if you've done a little bit, done a lot, we have something for everybody. And if you're enjoying Improv versus Stand-Up, you want to know what else we have, if you're at Mockingbird, we have a variety of programs. We have our improvised telenovela. We have Friday Night Flicks, which is improvised movies. We have a short form show, All Hands on Deck, where it's a lot more audience interaction, lots of short scenes and games. We also have our improvised telenovela. We're getting ready to premiere or reignite our improvised musical. And if you stick around until 10 o'clock, you can see our resident group, Rad City, perform at 10 p.m. Yes, they are a group that is local to San Diego that we enjoy so much that we want them to perform for a series of weeks for the past few months. And if you want to catch them at 10 o'clock, you can go in for free, everybody. That's right. All you need is the code word Oswaldo, all right? You know, if you know who that is, they'll know that you were here earlier for the Oswaldo special, all right? And if you're not sure if you want to stick around for Red City, you're wondering, what does Red City do? All you need to know is that they do improv, but trashier, okay? If you want to know what that means, you got to stick around until 10 o'clock. All right, and if you want to know anything about what's going on at Mockingbird Improv, you can talk to one of our cast members, go on mockingbirdimprov.org and sign up for our email list, or follow us at any of our social media accounts. All right, so now that you know all of that, are you ready for your second comic of the evening? Now, this person, he is coming up for us. This is his first time here at Improv versus Stand-Up, and he is allergic to nuts, specifically peanuts, so any of my sensitive mommies, you're going to relate to this guy for sure. All right, now put your hands together for the very talented Colton Harpy.
Hey, where my sensitive mommies at? Make some noise. There we go, baby. All right, how are we doing tonight? You guys having a good time? Oh boy, that doesn't sound good at all. Seems like everyone's having a terrible time tonight. Are we drunk? Are we not drunk? Yeah, dude, go raid that bar back there. Grab me one while you're at it. You guys are awkward. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Loosen up, okay? Otherwise, it's downhill from here for 8 minutes, all right? We got any couples? Any new happy, healthy relationships? Hell yeah. We're okay, yeah, all right. Stop grabbing her so much, okay. Where'd you guys meet?
Here.
You met here?
Hinge.
Oh, Hinge. Okay, well, those are two totally different fucking things. So, did you meet here or did you meet on Hinge? And then your first date was here? Okay, so, let's try this again. How about this side over here? Any new happy, healthy relationships on this side? Okay, unfortunately we have to come back to you. So how long you guys been dating for?
4 months.
4 months. Clap it up for 4 happy, healthy months, dude. Hell yeah. Anyone else meeting on the dating apps at all? Yeah, what are you on? You what?
Me on the dating apps, yeah.
Yeah, what apps are you on? What the fuck is wrong with you people? I mean, seriously, dude. Okay, let's start with more basic questions. Who here owns an iPhone? Let's start with there we go. Yeah, up for the iPhones. Dude, I'm asking because I was on the apps before. I met my beautiful girlfriend. I was on Tinder, I was on Bumble, I was on Hinge. Hinge, in my opinion, is the worst of them all. And it's not the selection of people on there, it's the way the app works. Like Tinder and Bumble, you upload a picture, you're ready to go in like 2 seconds. Hinge makes you fill like a resume worth of information, right? Takes about 30 minutes to fill this shit out. And after describing yourself, after 30 minutes, you're like, hey, describe yourself in 3 more words. And it's like, looking to fuck. How much more clear? Okay, do you people not like having sex? I mean, dude, I'm trying to find common grounds with you people tonight. So we're not on the dating apps, we don't like having sex. What are you guys into? Awkward silence. There we go, baby. Hell yeah, dude, I'm all about it. Killing in the front. What's going on in the back? It's trailing back. There we go. It's a slow laughter. I'm going on 4 years with my beautiful girlfriend. Appreciate it, guys. My girlfriend's Indian. And all my white friends are like, dude, what's it like dating an Indian girl? I'm like, dude, it's like dating any other girl. Except at the end of all of our phone calls, she's always like, so how would you rate this conversation on a scale 1 to 10? And are you completely satisfied with the relationship? I'm like, yes, I am. Thank you for asking. Those of you white people pretending to take offense, you can loosen up. She's Indian and she thinks it's funny, okay? So you guys can relax. Take a breather. It's going to be okay. So where do we go from here? I've been lying a lot lately. Anybody else been lying a lot? But it's not even about anything cool, dude. It's about like stupid shit. You know when someone's like, hey, have you seen that new Avatar movie? And you're like, oh yeah. And they're like, well, what was your favorite part? And I'm thinking, I don't know. I haven't seen the fucking movie. And so I'm boarding a plane with Delta the other day. And with Delta, if you have a peanut allergy, you get to board the plane early. And like she said, this is the honest to God truth. Okay, I have a severe peanut allergy. I have to like go and wipe down the seats. It's very embarrassing. So the woman at the front desk, she's very sweet. She's very helpful. She says, hey, after we call first class, elderly, special needs, military, you can go up. And I'm like, okay, cool. So she calls all that. And I'm legitimately standing in line, I'm waiting my turn, and there's this guy to the left of me who's clearly in the military. And he looks over at me and he goes, hey, military? And I don't know what the hell came over me, but I go, yes. And he goes, what branch? And I'm like, Marines. And he's like, what unit? And at this point, I have no idea what the fuck we're talking about. None. But I'm so far deep into this lie, dude, after 12 minutes of a conversation about the military, I can't turn around and be like, hey, man, I know you're risking your life for our country, but I really have a peanut allergy. I just didn't want to look like a wuss in front of you, so all I'm saying is if you lie, just keep that shit going, you know? Who needs to know the truth these days? At all. I feel like after 2020, kind of have no patience for people. You guys feel that way? After being stuck inside for so long? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I wake up angry, okay? I wake up in the red zone, just pissed off about nothing. I'll give you an example. I was at the grocery store the other day, and I'm buying one of those tall beers, you know, like the 22, 24 ounce, you know what I'm talking about? I'm buying one of those. Put it down on the counter. This kid working is like 16 years old, right? He says this to me, he goes, hey, you got ID on you, boss? Boss. He's like 16. So I give him my ID, and then I have my head down, and I'm doing that credit card bullshit, you know, whether you don't know whether to tap it or swipe it or insert it, you know what I'm talking about? So I have my head down, and then I hear him say this to me, he goes, hey, you want a bag for that bad boy? Again, with the name calling. And as I'm walking away with my beer, I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck did that even mean? Because it could have meant one of two things, right? It could have meant one, hey, do you want a bag for that bad boy? Meaning, the beer's the bad boy, right? Or he could have meant, hey, do you want a bag for that bad boy? Meaning I'm the bad boy. Which is very confusing because I thought I was the boss. So at this point, I don't know what the fuck is going on at that grocery store. But all I know is I want no part of it, you know? I'll give you another example. I was at the gym the other day, and you know, I know what I look like. I know a very Jewy military vibe going on, okay? I get that. So this guy comes in, and he salutes me, and I didn't know what to do back, so I just winked at him, like, I don't know. Like, don't put me in an awkward scenario because you're weird and awkward like you do with this bullshit now, you know? So, where do we go from here? You guys into pornography? What's everybody's favorite category? Just shout it out. As long as you don't say child, we're in the clear tonight, so... There we go, baby. I think my favorite part about porn is how any scenario could be turned into like a porno film, you know? I was watching this one the other night, and this poor helpless housewife is trying to open up a jar of pickles, and she's in such distress, she even says out loud, if only I had a big, strong man tell me open up this jar of cut pickles. And I'm sitting there thinking, somebody would help this woman. Because I'm getting nervous myself at this point in the film. So next thing you know, I hear ding dong, this huge jack guy comes to the door. He's got his safety belt on, hammer, scroll saw, everything you would need to open up a jar of pickles with, right? And they make their way into the kitchen and the music kicks on. Bing. And he puts her head on the microwave and they start going at it. Bing. And the whole time this is going on, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, well, who the hell's going to open up this jar of pickles? They clearly forgot about the pickles. I feel like I'm the only one concerned. Hey, you guys have been a lot of fun. That's my time. Thank you very much.
Put your hands together for the second set of improv!
No, Kevin, make me understand it. You've been so embarrassed by how we met on a dating app that you've been lying to people and telling them that we're doing improv? What are you telling them, that I'm a trained?
Yes, and. Babe, I'm sorry. I don't have the same confidence you do. You know, I'm not ashamed. Well, I am ashamed. I'm ashamed of the thing that I shouldn't be ashamed of, but I am ashamed. Sorry, I'm not good at improv.
Kevin, I just don't think you understand. This is a lot more embarrassing.
Why, baby? Yeah, I did. I stumbled in one night. I was in a dark place.
Where'd you go?
I went to find a city.
That's my son's phone.
Hang on. That is a call from a parent.
Hey, sweetie. So I'm very happy about you and your new relationship. I just wanted to let you know I stopped by your house. I left you many plaid shirts because I know that you just love doing improv, baby.
Thank you.
All right. You can say hi to all your other white friends at your improv team. All right. Bye-bye. Okay, so Miss Fernandez, you're letting me know that you have a bit of a disability to enter the plane. So I just want to let you know, because of your specific luggage that you need, after the first few groups, then you can board. It'll just be a few groups, and then you can enter the plane, okay?
I have a disability. Can I get on now?
And we just have some other people who have pre-registered and some other classes to board, but you can have a seat, ma'am. You will be boarding in just a minute.
I'd be very interested to see who gets to go on before me.
Okay. No, not a problem, ma'am. All right, so flight 7218 to Atlanta. We are now boarding first class. First class. All right, now we are now boarding. We're now boarding active military. Active military for flight 7218 to Atlanta. So far, so right. Now pregnant women. But boarding flight 7218 to Atlanta.
Ma'am, if I may, I think all of those people were lying just now. That was a man going like this.
I'm so sorry. We do have flight attendants scanning everyone's ticket, and everyone has to submit formal registration when they purchase their ticket, so they are legitimate cases. I'm very sorry you're having to wait. It is just a few more classes. I am very, very sorry. All right, now, women recovering from BBLs. Women recovering from BBLs. 7218 to Atlanta. All right, now. Thank you for playing with this.
Not even, that's cheap.
All right, now, anyone with assistant animals, any service animals for flight 7218 to Atlanta.
I left them at home.
I mean, why can't people just meet at bars like they used to? I'm so sick of these apps. They all lie anyway.
Yeah.
I went on Hinge the other day. First correspondence with this guy, he sent me a dick pic. And he said he was the ambassador for Italy.
Sounds like somebody needs help with a pickle jar.
Yeah, I do. I need help with the pickle jar.
Let me take a crack at that.
Thanks. It's nice to have a real man in the house.
Oh, it looks like someone else needs help opening up the pickle jar.
Maybe if we work together, like double team that pickle jar.
Let me try to get underneath it.
Can you hold that part?
This is really good. Can we get some fucking maybe?
I like some pickles.
And then the next guy, he said he was Christopher Walken.
Thanks for meeting me at church for this first date.
It's my pleasure.
Now rise. Lord Jesus.
You said you liked awkward silence. I thought this would be the best place to
Oh.
I want to fulfill all your dreams.
You may be seated now.
Oh, when I wrote that, I was being sarcastic.
I don't know if he came down to us and he was buying a car.
I mean, that's my fault. It's so hard to read intonation on text. So
What does that mean?
well, it means that basically it means that I don't like omelets.
We're going to be passing around the collection tray now.
I got you.
Oh,
I'll cover for you.
that's good. And what's the going rate for a Christian?
10% tithing.
Oh.
I got it.
And I'm about to.
That means you have to put out.
Whoa.
Thank you so much for your help. You said you want me to rate this all on a scale of 1 to 10? I don't really see how that's any of your fucking business. Dang, girl, you great. Oh, after you, please.
Sorry, just here at Verizon Wireless, we just want to know what you think of me.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, that's really a personal question. I don't know, is there someone else I can talk to rate you?
Well, I get it. Well, at the same time, Amanda Gabrielle Garcia at 212
Okay.
Almendra Street. I know everything about you.
I didn't give you that information.
You got Verizon, baby. I can see that shit. I know exactly how much you pay for your bill. I know when you're late. I know when you pay on time, which is never, mama. To be honest, I know so much about you. If you want me to tell you a little bit about myself, so you feel more comfortable being up front.
Okay, fine. What are you wearing?
And here's the weirdest. The weird thing is, the Italian ambassador and Christopher Walken have the same penis.
We all need to lighten up, or this is going to be a really awkward public execution. I'm going to do a little crowd work. Normally it kills. Yeah, we have, how many murders?
4 that I know of.
4 that he knows of, but he's about to die on stage. Come on.
I'm sorry, executioner. It's just if you've seen one, you've seen all of them. We're kind of tired of you gathering us here in the public square every day for an execution.
It's like so passe.
That's, what if I use I know they're using the guillotine now in France. Would that be exciting? I'm used to old Bertha the axe, but are people tired of the axe?
I don't want to speak for everyone. I mean, I
No,
was
speak.
tired
I
of
really
it.
appreciate it.
People have said my axe was getting stale. So
That's kind of like a euphemism.
That's our son.
You're also a prisoner, right?
Oh yeah, man.
I can tell because of how tight your asshole looks.
You mean that? Because my girlfriend says that I should be wearing these leggings in the gym.
No, they're great. I mean, I know who you are. I know exactly who you are. And that is a tight asshole prisoner.
What's your name, man?
Richard,
Richard.
do you need some help with those 20s?
Yeah, I appreciate your upfrontness. At the gym, everyone gets in their own head. Everyone's got their headphones on. I feel like I just moved here a year ago, and I still don't know anybody.
I can relate because I got out of prison the same amount of time you just said.
Hey, prisoners, quiet up in there. Nice tight ass. I know I said the thing about my girlfriend and these tight
Well, they're tight on you.
Thanks.
You want to join me for an afternoon yoga session in the prisoner lounge?
Yeah, I would.
Tommy, thank you so much. That dinner was delightful. Since we're getting a little closer and all that, there's some other allergies other than just food ones I haven't told you about yet. Before we take the next step, you should know that I'm allergic to latex.
Well, that's fine. I'm allergic to semen.
What?
I'm allergic to semen. It makes me break out.
You mean like sailors, right?
Cheers.
You're talking about like
semen.
Merchant semen. Merchant
sperm.
Okay. Well, maybe I'm not as allergic to latex as I previously thought. I'll work my way through it just because I love you so much.
I love you too. I'm also allergic to a few things.
Oh. Besides semen. What else are you allergic to?
Milk. Glue. Early morning cartoons.
It went off in a different direction than I thought.
And this last guy, his profile said 6'3", but I think he meant 3'6". He was closer to that anyway. So what's your story?
I work here.
All right, everybody, once again, let's clap for our comics tonight. That was Jacob Johnstone and Colton Harpy. Now let's say goodnight to our cast, starting with Jay. Here's Jay. Here's Josh. Good night, Bill. Good night, Adam. Dr. Michael. Here's Ben. And your host tonight, Paolo. I've been Ken. This is Mockingbird Improv versus stand-up. Thank you and good night. Stick around for Rat City Improv at 10 p.m. Again, Rat City Improv, the trashiest show in town at 10 p.m. Stick around 15 minutes until Rat City Improv. Hey Marco, are you tech next show? Are you tech next show? No. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream, so whoever's tech, you're gonna have to restart it.